So I have two businesses. One is Wordsworth Interpreting, and Wordsworth is for live interpreting, so we do face-to-face, or less so now that we have lockdowns, and a lot of that's gone online. And the other business is iFilms Productions, and that's translation. So the difference is interpreting is live, and that was my first business, and then I was offered iFilms by a friend who'd set it up, and that's frozen translations. I think our vision is really to provide an organisation where people can be themselves, whether they're deaf or hearing, and that we role model what it's like to work in the ideal way between deaf and hearing people, so that everyone has access, everyone has opportunity. Before I worked with Susan, I had so many ideas, and really they were all mixed up and interconnected, because I see things as being very interconnected. And when I worked with Susan, she's very methodical, and she had templates and systems that she could work through with me in stages to take my ideas and put them in the right boxes, so that we worked through all of the ideas and they became operationalised. Well, what happened when COVID hit was I made a decision right from the beginning that I was going to take the lemons and make lemonade, and we were going to use this time when all of our face-to-face bookings were just gone and do something with our internal processes. And then we got funding through the Regional Business Hub. I met Susan and we went through everything and used that time to go through it. And having done that is awesome, because once lockdown finished, our team was ready to go. All of our processes were tidied up, everything was documented. So now the team's just going for gold. They're completely humming. I can leave them to it. They're really positive, they're clear about where we're going. They take things now and communicate them to the person that's responsible for the standard operating procedures and say, look, we've changed this, can you add it to the SOPs? That happens. I'm not even involved in that process now. So lots of stuff is automated, and yeah, I just feel like the whole business has really grown legs. It's helped me to relax, because working with Susan, we've done things like assumption budgets, gone through Xero and put that all in, and so I can see how we're tracking every month in comparison to the assumption budget, which means I have a sense of control of what's going on with the business. So I don't have to sort of stress and say, okay, well, you know, after 6 months, things look really different to last year. Why do they look different? Or, you know, where do they look different? I can actually look through and say, okay, well, this is why we're tracking the way we are, because of this area. So the whole thing's become a lot more transparent for me. Working with Susan allowed me to have the confidence in my ability to do what I wanted to do. I'd always been an entrepreneur, and having her experience to just stand alongside me and look at the business and look at all the areas and everything that I'd designed, she could say to me, you know, you've done really well here, you've done really well here. And that was from an informed perspective. And so that gave me a lot of confidence in what I was doing. And that's been really quite good for me in running the business, because I didn't know how I was doing. So it's just really nice to get feedback. I think that Oxygenate, the system that they have, it works across any sector. So now I feel like I'm that person who can say, oh, I'm so relieved that I've gone through this process, you know. Now being a business owner is not so stressful. Just by being completely honest about what was going on, that actually allowed the process to be more powerful. So I'd just say, grab it with both hands and throw yourself into it.